The fastest way to lose money is playing a game you don't understand. The Psychology of Money is the first financial book I read this year, and over the past couple of weeks, I've shared a few lessons that I've learned from this book and how they relate to me. And the lesson from today is quite literally the reason why I started sharing these lessons. At the beginning of the year, I decided to start sharing financial lessons and not financial advice because I feel like I've made a lot of dumb mistakes when it comes to money. And I know there's a young guy out there that is on the verge of making the same mistakes that I made. And I wish I had a mentor back then or a big brother that could tell me and pull me back there. The financial decision you're about to make is not worth it. It's just dumb. But I never did. So my goal is to help the young dude out there that is on the verge of doing the same thing. So the lesson for today is that define the game you're playing and make sure your actions are not being influenced by people playing a different game. Morgan said that one of the reasons why people make terrible financial decisions is because they are copying people whose goals are completely different from theirs. I remember right before COVID, some of my friends and myself, we decided to start a trucking company. We had no idea on how to run a trucking company. None of us had the experience. I'll speak for myself. I wasn't passionate, it wasn't my lane, but all I knew was trucking business was just popping right then. But it was a different game that aligns with me. We put money together, started the business. Guess what? Nobody had time for it. And as you could guess, a couple years later, we closed the business in a loss. Outside of that, I've put money into different ventures, all because I was just copying other people. And it ended up in losses. Morgan cited two examples of people that defined the game they want to play and they still made money. So the goal is not copying other people. The goal is just defining your game and playing according to your game. He cited two examples. The first one is Michael Burry. Michael Burry is popularly known as the guy that predicted the market crash in 2008. He bet against the housing market and it made billions of dollars. And Warren Buffett is known to hold his investments. He held through the old seasons and today is made billions of dollars. They defined the game they wanted to play. They didn't copy somebody else because that thing was booming or that person was making money. They invested in the same markets, but they had different strategies, but they still made money. So the goal is defining your game and playing according to your game, not somebody else's game. Hebrews 12:1 says, "Let us run with patience the race that is before us." Let us run our race, not somebody else's race. So before copying somebody else's financial strategy or financial advice, ask yourself a few questions. Do I have the same goal as them? Or am I trying to win in their game or my game? Save this and share with a friend.